back to my channel. This is Colton with Bear Scare Beauty. I'm here with my friend Chrissy Krabs.
Chrissy Krabs.
And I'm just gonna do her makeup and we're gonna fuck around. It's not a serious video at all. We're gonna be talking, it's gonna be dumb, and we're just gonna have a good time.
Ah!
Subscribe down below, it made a lot to me. Follow me on Instagram and Twitter, Bear Scare Beauty, the same way it's spelled here, and I love you guys.
Yes, follow him.
The COVID hug.
Yeah, the COVID hug. Keep our faces away from each other. Even though, like, we think we've legitimately seen each other and our boyfriends.
We're the only ones that I have only seen my boyfriend and you in the past, like, month and a half.
Yes.
No, it's been longer than that. It's
exactly. That's me too. I've seen my boyfriend. I've seen him, and I've seen like the checkers at the grocery store now and then.
I do self checkout 100% of the time.
I can't always, but yeah, I try to.
I literally push the cart up to self checkout. I'm like, ah, get out of my way. Look at here, you little whore, get out of my way. I'm not gonna die because you can't wear a fucking mask. Fucking trash. You garbage. I'm done. Well,
that happened.
Well then, I guess we're going to be doing this today.
But by the way, you're gonna see me occasionally just like looking very confused. He just chopped about a full foot off of my hair.
It wasn't that, it was like 9 inches.
It was somewhere.
It was what every man lies about. He's like, yeah, I'm a foot. And you're like, that's 6 at best.
Yeah.
Like, well, I don't feel you in my lower intestines, so one of us lied here. And I'm pretty sure it's not me. Okay, so I'm giving you like the mostly pro treatment today. We're gonna use some of my personal products because I sanitize them.
I feel like I should get a straw so I can continue.
Oh yeah, I can grab you. I can grab you a pretentious straw.
Oh, let's do it. Is it gonna break my tooth further? It's not gonna break my tooth further because it's got the squishy.
It's got a squishy, yeah. Because on this channel we believe in saving the turtles and using stainless steel straws to do cocaine. Lindsay Lohan taught me that.
You do that, honey. I have enough wrong in here. I don't need to like see what helps or hurts in that kind of a way.
You're like, you know what? I don't know.
Yeah, you know.
I don't do this. I don't talk about this. We're moving on. I'm a family-friendly brand.
You do whatever you want, honey. I'm supposedly a family-friendly brand, and then I play Borderlands with Mothman.
On this channel. Do you stream Borderlands with Mothman? Mm-hmm. You need to fucking invite me to that shit. I love Borderlands too.
I mean, we do it like once every 2 months, but yes, I can next time.
Fuck you, I miss Moth. I'm just cleansing the skin with a little witch hazel. I think I'm gonna take the Makeup Forever. This is the same stuff that they use their cream sticks for. I'm not sure what your shade is. I know you're a little warmer than I am. You're a little more yellow toned, whereas I'm a cool neutral. I'm just so cool and neutral. I'm like Switzerland. It's not that it's too dark, it's just like a different tone. It's really weird because it looks a lot darker in the pan than it does on the face. We're gonna use a little bit of this. I am gonna conceal you a little bit first with the slightly lighter shade.
Okay. That's fair, because my chin is just a disaster area.
It happens.
Yeah, exactly. And it's because I sleep like that. I sleep with this arm tucked like this. Like I sleep on my stomach, with this arm tucked like this to go ahead and hold and keep that shoulder back.
Yeah.
This shoulder is hecka messed up.
It's real fucked. I'm just gonna start putting the foundation. I mean, you can keep talking. I don't care.
It's like I need the money, but not quite that bad.
Right.
You know, if it was like at that point, I feel like it's like you reached a point where you could probably just ask my friends to sign up via the link or whatever. But
what you're telling me is you're not gonna MLM your fucking YouTube channel.
Yeah, exactly.
Which is not a bad plan.
Yeah, and plus they send someone to watch you to watch your streams during it for like quality control.
Well,
so I can't. I would have to do any kind of like, hey, like I just need you guys to do this much for me to get this.
Yeah.
That's,
yeah.
I wouldn't be able to do that. I can totally do it in my Discord still, but.
Yeah, I mean, that's fair. QC in, like, certain businesses makes sense, especially in like the weird online influencer age that we're in right now.
Yeah. Well, and I know somebody who has about like 3,000 average viewers on Twitch who made some comment during her stream about like it was the Raid Strata Legends stream that she was supposed to be doing for the sponsorship thing, and she made some comment about it. She's like, I'm only playing this game for the money.
Ooh, and they dropped her shit like a fucking... Which, I mean, makes... If you're gonna get sponsored by a company, don't talk shit about them.
Yeah.
I'm never gonna get sponsored by Raid. I've played your game. It's boring as shit.
Mm-hmm.
Sponsor me, Raid. I'll be the honest voice you need.
He already had to listen to me make like a 2-hour rant earlier about Java YouTubers being handed the Java. I'm a Minecraft YouTuber.
Yes.
And I play on the Bedrock version, which is the version that has all the pretty ray tracing that NVIDIA has been pushing real hard. The Java version, which is the more popular version because you can mod that version, it does not have that feature.
It does have a lot of features, yeah.
Yeah. NVIDIA has been handing Java players the for free 3080s.
Or just full-on fucking computers. Yeah.
And like, originally they were just the kid you kept underneath the stairs, but...
I mean, you're not wrong.
It's just that they you know, in Java version, the Redstoners get attached to the bugs and they decide to... and they riot if they don't get to keep them. Looking at you, quasi-connectivity.
Savage, call him out.
Yo, there's one guy that I really respect because he's actually done like a full survival series of, like, he was asked to do 5 episodes for the full computer.
Mm-hmm.
And he's keeping the series going.
So
until he eats the dragon.
Yeah, it's a continuation of what he's doing, rather than just like a shilling, like, and then we're done.
Yeah, he's like, because he sees the disrespect Bedrock gets, and he's just like, you know what? No, I'm gonna throw you guys a bone here.
Yeah. Well, and okay, so this is...
Love you.
Capitalism. Think about what a fucking banger business move that is for NVIDIA. Like, hey, we're gonna lose $6,000 on here, but potentially make hundreds of thousands off of your recommendations.
Yeah, no, exactly. Well, exactly. They're giving, what, $900 graphics cards?
If that, because the 3080 isn't 900, is it? I thought it was like 750.
I think it just recently went down to 750 about like in like August or so.
Yeah, I was like, I don't remember it being that expensive, but it could have. It could have been.
Yeah.
I honestly...
Buy NVIDIA.
I honestly feel like it's a
bye
weird... by the way, I'm priming with the Urban Decay Primer Potion and the Shade Sin. Priming the eyelids.
And I'm not going to name names on any of this because a lot of the shit talking happened 2 to 3 years ago.
Because all you need to do is YouTube search it.
Yeah, well, no, well, I mean, that too, but it's like, so some of them may have changed their tune in the meantime anyway, and I'm not aware of it. And I'm not talking about people like myself, because I'm a tiny channel. I'm not expecting someone like me to get something from them.
But it's the people that work really hard and are like an actual visible voice.
And actually in like the million subscribers.
Yeah.
It's like, why are they being skipped over when they're the ones that are actively playing this game? And they have fan bases that are actually actively playing this version.
It's probably a weird political thing.
Yeah, well, and it's also probably the thought process, because Bedrock's for little kids.
Alright, you're gonna get the royal treatment with the Viziart palettes. If you know, you know. Goddamn, so unbelievably expensive. They perform really well, but they're really expensive.
Let's do it.
They're nice. They're nice. They're not fun colors, though. We're gonna use some fun colors. We're gonna use these for the neutral. It wouldn't be I'm having a stroke.
But my point after all that is now I'm going to be getting a Radeon graphics card if I can.
Do it, the Radeon 6K series? RX?
Yeah, I need to like look at the specs and everything. But, and my other point being, like, despite the fact that I completely hate Amazon, I recognize that I have been gifted an Audible membership for the next 6 months as an early Christmas present. And I have previously, like, used a free trial and everything. It's like, no, audiobooks kind of like keep me sane. You know, And well, I've been mostly support your local public library, people. I have discovered that a lot of the books that I wanted to read are on the local public library.
This is true. Also, local public libraries have audiobook systems.
Yeah, well, that's what I've been listening to. But that's where I've been listening to Maze Runner the last few weeks, and I've got some other books lined up on there. I've got Saturn Run, I think, is the one I was going to read after I finished. Do you still call it reading when you're listening to it?
I mean, I suppose so. It's one of those, like, I fucking listen to creepypasta all the time.
Yeah.
So it's like...
I feel like reading is the best colloquial term.
To like what you're doing.
But, you know, it's like when you boil it, it's like, oh, no, I'll say I'm listening to it. But if I'm just like, oh, no, I read Maze Runner recently.
Like, yeah, I'm gonna go read Maze. Yeah. It's like, I read Maze Runner recently. Because it's like, you're still getting the full experience of reading, but it isn't your internal monologue making the voice.
You wanna know why I finally read Maze Runner? Because a song from the soundtrack kept coming up on, that was in like the ads, kept coming up on my Pandora. And I was just like...
Let's give it a shot.
You know, whatever, let's go.
Like, yeah, let's find out. Neutral brown on my Delium Tools small tapered blending brush. Sponsor me. Are you smoking yet? Oh, you can lean back. You can like lean back. That's actually a lot easier.
Let's do it.
And I'm talking like a southern dandy. I'm kind of dressed like a southern dandy today, actually. When we went out to the store and we got some booze and stuff like that. People, because I was wearing this shirt
and a cloak, a magnificent fucking cloak.
And so I don't want to. There was this lady that, for whatever reason, was just giving you the absolute up and down.
Really?
Oh yeah, she was in front of the liquor store just giving you the absolute up and down. So I just stared at her like that, like in the eyes, and then she looked at me and was just like, it's like, what? You want to stare, bitch? Did your mom ever teach you better?
Like, yeah, I'm 300 pounds, what of it?
But fuck it, like, fuck you. You don't have to stare at people. You can just go on about your day. What is somebody else living their life? So I could lean back. Now that I digress from my diatribe here.
You know, I can't find anywhere. Discworld. I wanted to finally read Discworld.
It's on Audible.
Is it on Audible?
Yeah, so my friend Gary was listening to it on Audible. You need to listen to 1978, not the pickup artist book, but it's called The Game. It's so interesting. It's this, like, it takes place, like, in the middle of a mass extinction event, but it's just, like, there's too many people and the world can't support it, and everybody's life kind of fucking sucks. And it's these people getting lured into this, like, yeah, so it's an escape from reality. People get picked for a lottery where you just get to play a video game and escape life for a little bit. But it's this, like, celestial training system to, like, offload people onto another planet and colonize it. It's really cool. I remember reading it in, like, 9th grade?
I'll have to check that one out. Yeah. I know the next one I'm gonna be grabbing off Audible is called Off to Be the Wizard. It's not in the library, so I'm gonna go for that on Audible, but it's like, I hate Amazon.
This is fair.
But, like, Audible...
Jeff Bezos is a tyrannical overlord.
Yes. But it's like, but Audible's about the only affordable option. Yeah. Unfortunately, when it comes to audiobooks.
Well, and that's what kind of sucks, though, too, is because we're in this, like, weird era of, like, I want Jeff Bezos
to have a lovely life.
Right? Eat the rich, right? I order so much shit off Amazon, though,
because there's, like, not really...
Where else am I gonna find this?
And, like, I fought it for as long as possible.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, like, I don't have a Kindle, I have a Nook. Because I was trying to support Barnes & Noble as long as possible.
I did buy a Kindle 3G only because it had free 3G for life and e-ink.
Yeah.
And it was like 15 years ago, and it was like $100. So I was like, okay.
Yeah.
You got me there.
That's fair, yeah. And I mean, like, I loved my Nook for ages, but I just don't have the time to physically read books anymore.
Yeah. Which kind of sucks.
Yeah.
Alright. Use the fucking Juvia's Place Warrior 3. Gonna take Juwara. It's this nice orange color. By the way, don't come for me. I know Juvia has some fucking drama around her. It's a fucking black-owned woman brand. Fuck you.
Also, he'd already bought it before there was any drama regardless.
Oh no, apparently she's had drama for years.
Oh, okay.
I didn't know because I don't care. The only drama that I care about is Jeffree Star. Fuck Jeffree Star.
Hilariously, the YouTube's currently recommending.
Oh no, so this is my thoughts will probably offend you. Jeffree Star will never be canceled. It's because he's literally too big to fail.
Yeah,
It's,
pretty much.
Yeah, it's just,
Like Amazon. Where else am I gonna order stuff? Like, especially given the fucking pandemic.
Oh yeah,
But
oh my god.
there's so much stuff that I cannot figure out where to buy them in real life.
Right, where else am I gonna order a 300 pack of fucking toilet paper? Like, right? Like, it was really weird. Okay, so any business that says we're like a family, don't trust them.
Except Build-A-Bear.
It's a lie. It's a fucking lie.
Build-A-Bear, the only downside of it is just that they paid so little. But,
terribly.
Yeah, but they genuinely, like, the company aura, I guess, is actually very nice there. I like
Okay,
it.
well that's good.
But it's an exception, very much so.
It's the exception that proves the rule.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's so like any fucking company that I've worked at that's like, we're like a family here. I'm like, no, you're not getting me with that one again.
It's like, yeah, you're a Protestant family that kicks out their gay kids on when they come out at 15.
It's true. You're like, look, let's not mince words here. You're an evil corporation that probably profits off child labor. Like, standards are a little different. I was in the busiest department, which was the fucking deli, and I got my shit ripped apart daily. Just like, why is this chicken here? It's 2 hours old. Like, well, asshole, I saw you come up and put it there. Well, yeah, you should have grabbed it. I'm like, it was 30 seconds ago, dude. You put it there, I was taking shit out of the oven, I'm not gonna drop a skewer of $300 worth of chicken on the ground. Fuck you.
I put too much OJ in that one, so I'm gonna drink
I
it.
put too much OJ in that one, so I'm just gonna drown my sorrows in alcohol.
No,
I tried to do.
I'm gonna have to drink it down a little bit and get it put more of
Where did
the.
I put my shot glass? I'm be real drunk. Can you hand me the effin'?
We're gonna get copyright strike.
We're idiots.
I'm not even drunk yet. Like, that is all I've had, and it's been over the course of like an hour and a half.
It's a good thing this bottle's black.
Yeah. And I had a shot out of that, and I didn't even completely finish the shot because I don't.
Granted, I had 6 shots last night, and this
That's
is my 5th right now. So
That's
I
fair.
mean, like, we're.
Yeah. No.
Cheers, love.
Where she's gotten that part on camera because he does this really hilarious eye flicker when he takes shots. Like, his eyes roll back and he just flicker.
Okay, so it's when it touches the back of my throat, it just reminds me of things. Like, oh god, it's been so long. Couldn't see me on camera, that's the best part. Whatever, my audience knows that I'm disgusting at this point. They're like, hey, yeah, okay.
I just tried to stretch my legs out and my foot hit something under the bed. I'm like,
What did it hit? Oh, yeah, no, that's,
oh!
No.
I feel something squishy under the bed. I'm gonna not.
No, that's all in that drawer.
Like,
Yeah, no, it's the middle part of a barbell. A modular barbell. Yeah, no, you
can see-
you nasty bitch.
well, you can see it's squishy and cylindrical, you know?
Like, I don't put my sex toys on the floor, alright? I have a sense of hygiene.
I'm trying to think if I do that. I think.
Wow!
I think on occasion when it's like panic, just toss it over the side of the bed.
Yeet! Toss it over the side of the bed. You're like, oh my god, the priest is coming! Alright, taking the Warrior 2, gonna take Jamada. It's the nice, like, kind of brick brown red. I said we're gonna do exciting colors, and I'm like, red, neutral browns, and orange. Fuck you.
I'm just laughing because I think this is the raunchiest I've been on camera in ages.
Wild.
Like, even the other stuff that we've tried recording, like, I've been...
You're so, like, You're so vanilla. You haven't said anything like damning horrific and like putrid disgust. You haven't said anything that would be in like a German porno in a while.
Oh,
is that too much?
Have I ever actually said anything that bad?
I think you have when we were playing Cards Against Humanity.
Okay, yeah, that's fair. Cards Against Humanity makes you
Your
do
grandma's fucking hilarious.
Jeez. She really is. My grandma loves to. So she loves to play Cards Against Humanity with the sole goal of embarrassing the shit out of her kids. And my uncle, who's the most serious and stoic guy on the entire planet, will just turn bright red. Like, no lie, he winds up that color right up there. And he's bald, like he looks like Mr. Clean. So imagine Mr. Clean slowly turning red with his face scrunched up like he's trying not to cry. Because his mom just made like a, the prompt was, when all else fails, I can always masturbate too. And she played the Grandpa's Ashes card.
That is amazing.
He looks like he's trying not to cry. I'm like, his therapist just like made $500 off this.
So it was you with egg drop soup?
Kind of.
Oh my god. Alright, one sec, let me finish the other eye. Before we have a fucking laughing fit.
Yeah, no, exactly. After Grandpa died, Grandma turned into kind of a freak.
This is true. Hold on. My sister had Cards Against Humanity. She brought it up a couple of years ago, right? Mm-hmm. Apparently she wrote a card about me.
Oh no.
The sperm bank, my brother, played that. My mom saw it and just looked at me, and her eyes were like she just did meth for the first time, and I was just like, what's up, bitch? For whatever reason, she just had this weird, like, idea that I was, like, the perfect Christian boy, and then when I came out as gay, she was like, yeah, no, he's probably just a lovely little boy who just wants a life partner. Meanwhile, I'm getting raw dogged by 3 people in the back of the Eagle while smoking a cigar. Like, yeah. Okay, so we're gonna do some fun color. It's probably gonna look horrible, but I'm gonna take, I think it's Candace or Candace.
A ridiculous situation.
An insurmountable problem that can only be solved by cross-dressing.
Oh, I bless the rains down the God, if we play Cards Against Humanity again, we need to put that in as a custom card.
Just God bless the rains down in Africa.
Or just blessing the rains down in Africa or something.
Yeah, that's fantastic. Alright, I'm just taking some of that purple. And I'm just gonna use it. Oh, okay, yeah, okay. I'm a makeup artist. I know what I'm doing. Okay, that looks fine. This is fine.
I'm like sincerely hoping that you managed to edit this video down to like all of our bullshit being out of this, and it's just you doing my makeup.
No.
So, no. But I'm saying it's like it'd be hilarious if you did.
It's just I'm taking a neutral purple shade, and I'm using it to accentuate the outer corner of her eye, and taking it 3/4 of the way in to make it look a natural foxy V shape, while keeping the outside or the inner corner of the eye open to give the illusion of a more lustrous and open eye. Like that?
Yeah, well, I was more meaning just like you just like hard cutting between like the like you doing the makeup, you lean out and then it just hard cuts the next time you lean in.
God.
Like we need the abridged version of this. My fans are aware that my Tumblr exists.
Oh, no.
If that hasn't gotten me, and some of them follow me, if that hasn't gotten me canceled, then nothing's going to.
Okay, but that's a valuable tool, because sometimes I'm reading porn and I'm like, wow, this person has the diction of a 12-year-old and the fucking word vocabulary of a toddler.
Yeah, that's fair.
Look, you can only use throbbing so many times in one sentence.
Yeah.
Engorged. Palpable. Alright, we're just gonna jump the horse. I'm gonna use this fucking Barbie pussy bubblegum pink, and I'm just gonna like really blend out the outer edge for no goddamn reason. Barbie's poussoir, if you will. She's like, yeah, kin wouldn't do anything to it, so just put it on that eye, swipe your nose like a credit card. I fucking love WAP, alright? I unironically love WAP. There was somebody that was like, all the gay men loving WAP better stop being disgusted by pussy. It's like, first of all, every lesbian is disgusted by dick, but second of all, I'm not afraid or disgusted by pussy, I just happen to like dick more, so you better believe I'm bopping my pussy to WAP 24/7, because there are some whores in this house.
I definitely know some guys. Well, I know plenty of straight guys that are afraid of pussies.
99% of them?
Yeah.
That's so weird. Oh my god, the fucking... reading the article that straight men don't wash their ass because it makes them feel gay. It's like...
Can we make bidets?
Who are you?
Can we make bidets just standard in every house?
I want it so bad. I will get one of the add-on bidets to put on my toilet if my roommate wouldn't freak the fuck out. Like, look man, let that jet water caress your little balloon knot, alright?
I want one, but
right?
As someone with IBS...
It would be fantastic though.
It would make
because then you wouldn't wipe your butthole raw with sandpaper level toilet paper.
When I'm in and out of there like 20 times in 2 hours.
Your water bill would spike exponentially.
No, that's the beauty of it. We don't pay. We pay this. We pay a flat fee water bill.
This is true. This is true.
It's so moist, moister than an oyster, if you will.
Oh, also real quick, this part do cut out. No, what they would cancel me over.
Oh no, that doesn't even matter. I'm just blending through your eyebrows. So if you're ever doing makeup on somebody professionally, just have them close their eyes and look down, because if they're doing like the weird like forehead scrunch thing, it gives you like a weird inaccurate exaggeration of what their eye actually looks like. I'll have you lean back further.
Yeah, so only if you really need to get into the crease, you know?
No, not even that. Like if you're really getting into the crease, you shouldn't have to have them do that, because their crease is going to form naturally when they're looking down or when they're looking up with their eyes closed.
Okay.
Yeah. Basically, it's just going to give you a more natural look for their eye, and it's also going to make it easier for, like, what you're doing for them. And it's gonna... So, like, for me, I have ultra hooded eyes. I can't really do a cut crease, so if I do, like, the forehead scrunch look down thing, it makes it appear that I have a lot more lid space than I actually do. So if you do a cut crease, it ends up transferring up to my eyebrow, and I'm like, well, that's not what I wanted.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll have you lean back. I'm just gonna conceal. This is the Inglot Concealer in 64. It's a little too yellow for me, but I use it anyway. I'll have you open your eyes and look up. Yeah, anybody wanting a dupe for the NARS Creamy Radiant Concealer, get this, because it's half the price and just as good, if not better. I'm not paying $30 fucking for a pot concealer, alright? Like, so I'm just trying to go, like, right under the eye. It doesn't matter if I'm, like, covering, because you have a lot of purple. You're a little tired. You're a little tired. Like, you're a little used and abused looking, alright?
I can sleep for 20 hours, 3 days in a row and still have those. It's just like...
That's called depression.
That sounds like depression. You should see a doctor. I said that to somebody earlier today, and he's just like, where'd this come from? Like, yes, we've been over the
It's like, accurate, but ow.
Like, we've been over the fact that I'm a depressed asshole, and you've told me to get therapy several times, but, where'd this come? I'm like, sorry, it's a meme.
Was it Moth You?
No. It was the other dumbass that I'm constantly telling to get therapy.
That's so many people!
I only have 3 of you dumbasses in my life! There's only like 3 of you that I refer to as my best friends.
Okay, that's fair.
Yeah.
And I only wanna die sometimes.
Which is a major improvement over the last few years.
This is very true. Telling my therapist, like, have you had any suicidal thoughts lately? And I'm just like, no, I haven't.
Someday you'll get to...
Blend out this other... Sorry, keep talking.
Someday you'll get to the point that I'm at where it's like, well, yes, but they're clearly intrusive thoughts.
No, okay, so that's kind of where I am right now, and that's the issue, is when I try to explain that to my therapist, he's like, that's not good. I'm like, you've never been driving and thought about what if I hit that light post at 90? Like, come on, man! Me coming to realize that people don't have suicidal thought constantly, and you're like, no, they don't, and I'm just like, oh. Dun 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 dun. I'm taking the Hourglass Luminous Veil. The Hourglass Luminous Veil setting powder. And I'm setting the bottom of your eye. It's like watching a dog trying to get peanut butter off the roof of its mouth. You like that? Was that an apt description? You like that, baby? Was that good for you? Listen here, fucko.
You need to
I'm the one
down.
who calls the shots here. You can sit your ass down, Karen. If you want to come at me with that shit, you better talk to my manager. By the way, I'm the manager. Eat a dick.
I'm just. You need to calm down. You're
Ma'am?
being too loud.
Ma'am?
You've missed the reference.
Yes. Mansplain me the reference.
No, so Sarah is still addicted to Taylor Swift.
Calm down, Taylor Swift lyrics.
I think she got every gay person like in a 30-mile radius of Hollywood to come
This is
over.
true. God, Ellen's a piece of shit. Hey, RuPaul, how's that fracking going? You enjoying ruining the earth? Ryan Reynolds could catch it any day of the week. God.
Yeah.
I just dislike Taylor on such a visceral
yeah.
level because all she's doing is clout hunting with the gays.
I thought they were gay white nationalists.
To get political again, because my last 2 videos have been ultra political, a white nationalist person that used to run the Proud Boys, not Gabbing McManus or whatever the fuck his name is trying to usurp it again from the Cuban man that they appointed the leader of the Proud Boys because he wants it to only be white nationalists again. Anyways, we're gonna take Anastasia Beverly Hills Electro. It's the purple shade. Speaking of controversy, they're really good shimmers, alright? And I'm just gonna take that on my fingy. I'm just gonna dab that on the lid and then swipe it on the lid. Yeah, your mic is really weird because it doesn't seem to pick you up, but every fucking sound around you.
Yeah, and I haven't figured out what it... And, like, I even thought maybe I just was pointing it in the wrong direction for a while, but I've tried turning it around and it just really didn't hear me then.
It's like, suck a dick.
Okay, I'm like, well, I head in the right direction, clearly.
I'm gonna take Vermeer, and I'm just gonna do the inner corner. This is... If you're gonna spend $12, get Vermeer. It is the best shimmer. You can use it as a highlight. There we go. These are some nice simple eyes. These are nice... You could take her home and introduce her to her mother. I'm gonna get canceled for doing like... I always think of it as like a New Yorker voice, but everyone's like, no, that's a Jewish mom voice. I'm like, every time I think of that, I think of like... I have this girl that I know, her name is Susie, and she's from New York. She is also Jewish. However, I didn't know she was Jewish. She's from New York, and she had this like voice. It's like, oh yeah, you're such a doll.
Yeah, and I just, like, I know intrinsically that is also, like, a Jewish stereotype one, but I do think of that as the New Yorker voice.
Well, yeah, and that's the thing, though.
It's it's that and it's the hot dog man voice, or the two New Yorker voices.
Yeah. And that's the issue I have with that, is, like, I never had it, or never thought about it as being, like, a Jewish voice.
Isn't there, like, multiple characters on Seinfeld with it?
They're all actually Jewish, like Jerry Seinfeld.
Yeah.
Alright, I'm gonna smoke out the lower lash with more of that purple. And then once again, this is not me poo-pooing on your parade. You are being successful at what you want to do and what you love to do. And I am never, ever, one of my friends, I am never, ever going to be like, oh, you don't have time for me anymore. It's like, no. If you're doing what you love and you're making a living off of it, you have all the right to do that. Be happy for your fucking friends.
Yeah. Unless they're doing something that is just, like, awful. Then.
Unless they're dealing drugs like me. I'm gonna smoke out the lower lash line just a little bit. I'm taking an empty duo fiber brush. And oh, it's the slime firma, yes. You use it to make the slime blocks. Use those slime blocks to pour things with the shabadooble.
1.2 people watching this that are going to, like, understand why I'm laughing so hard.
If there is a single Swede that watches this video that gets angry at this, know that that is a German accent. we're gonna use the Inglot contour, excuse me, Branza. Gonna use the not matte Branza. I love how you're gonna go home and take all this shit off because it's like almost 1 AM or whatever.
I mean, it is from my current social standpoint about 3 p.m.
This is fair because you're on with the fucking Brits or whatever.
Well, no, it is, it's around 8 a.m. for them.
Is it, wait, Aussies? No.
Yeah, no, I effectively have an Australian...
Okay, so it is still the Aussies.
Yeah. What the shit?
Taking the hourglass blush and diffused heat. This is such... I hate that I love this because it's unbelievably expensive. It's not the most expensive makeup you'll ever use, but it is comedically expensive. It's like, hey baby, you want to spend $60 on a fucking blush? Granted, this one was only $20, so no, I didn't buy the full size.
I'm just sitting here and just like trying to keep a straight face when diffused heat sounds like the title of an ABO fan.
Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. Diffused heat, light bronze heat.
It's like that sounds like the title of an ABO fanfic.
So they have one called Fiery Heat.
Oh no.
Right?
It's just the complete trilogy at that stage.
Right? Yeah, I was like, oh. It looks really good on you. It does look really... Basically, all makeup that I keep in my professional kit is wedding makeup.
Yeah.
Because, like, nobody else wants anything other than that. If you're looking for a makeup artist, you're getting wedding makeup done.
Or prom makeup.
Okay, yeah, that's fair. But also, prom makeup, you don't want, like... You want wedding makeup for prom makeup.
Yeah, basically.
That's real here.
You want slightly more evening wear-ish version of
wedding. Yeah.
Yeah, that's the only time I've had my makeup done professionally twice in my life. Tamari's just blonde to me.
This is fair.
No, she doesn't have a sense of humor, really, so... But she's...
And you do? Destroyed. Target eliminated.
Wow! Wow, he did that. Yes! I didn't expect that one. Jeez.
I didn't expect you to attack me.
Yeah, I did not expect to be...
Open assault!
Yeah, like, wow.
Just gonna take the... I'm using a lot of hourglass. I hate that I like this. I hate that I enjoy hourglass because it's fucking expensive, but it's really good.
How much I love you.
I wish I could quit you. Anyways, hourglass eyebrow fiber. Perfect.
The concept of a disposable one of those makes so much sense, but I also never thought of it before.
And it's interesting because if you bend it to the side, it makes it so much easier to apply.
Yeah, to apply to other people at least.
Yeah. And that's okay. So that's if you're a makeup artist, buy travel size ones because no way in fucking hell. Even if you're a regular person, buy travel size ones because you're never going to use a full mascara before it expires. I'll ask you not to speak a woman's place.
And healing's a bulldog.
Yeah, no, yeah,
like
that's
in English, not.
It's 100% accurate. He's Nova. He's no. Oh my god.
But no, if you're watching this, honey, I love you. But especially when you eat. Especially when you eat, you're a bulldog. Our neighbor's bulldog Nova is the best dog on the planet.
It's fucking adorable, like white with a little brown speck English bulldog, and she's so cute.
She's so happy to see you always.
She's so precious.
I'm good.
Goddamn girl got lips like the goddamn Sahara. Jesus Christ.
I'm good.
I'm waiting.
No, go for it.
I'm just showing off my chest.
Reynolds
got nothing on me.
See, YouTube doesn't care if you show the nipples. Twitch would just ban you on site, though.
Actually, so I have streamed with my shirt off before. Twitch didn't give a fuck.
Yeah, but if somebody reported you, then...
I've drawn porn on Twitch.
Yeah, but obviously no one's reported you.
This is fair.
They don't have any algorithms for it.
This is fair.
But they do have roaming moderators, and they do have... If anybody reports you, if anybody reports you, they don't even really check. They
don't. They're just like, boop, gone. Yeah. No, I know, Twitch is kind of fucked.
I have gotten so many 10-year-olds banned from the site.
Do the bottom lip for, like, hate speech or whatever?
No, for being under 13, because you're not supposed to have an account.
Right! I forgot about that. Anyways!
It looks cute. I like it.
It does look cute. I'm glad you like it. Anyways, thank you guys for watching. If you did, this has been Colin Bear Scare Beauty and Chrissy Krabs with I'll link her Minecraft shit. Even though she has way more, you know, whatever.
Yeah.
Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching.
Like and subscribe to him.
Subscribe. Goodbye.